Hello, drum family. Today we're going to learn What Makes You Beautiful by the illustrious, what's the name of the band? One Direction. There it is. One Direction. Okay. So we're going to talk about the verse today. This is what it sounds like. So let's break that down. Count 1 is the bass drum. 1. Count 2 is the snare drum. 1, 2. Then we have an eighth note into the next downbeat. And 3. So let's put that into context. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to keep the backbeat going. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then we're just going to keep the bass drum going too. It's going to kind of overlap into the next measure. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And 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 so this is the core essence of the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Boom, 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 boom. So the backbeat, right? 2, 4 on the snare drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The kick drum happens after the backbeat. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. Boom, boom, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. And that's the first half of the measure. The second half of the measure, we keep that same relationship between the bass drum and the snare drum, but we have to add eighth notes on the floor tom. So our bass drum and snare drum sound the same. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But this is going non-stop. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right, so how do we do that? Let's start count by count again. Count 1. Floor tom and bass drums. That's 1. 1. And then let's add an eighth note. 1 and. So that's just the floor tom. 1 and. Now, just so you know, this is the same as 3 and. 1 and. 3 and. 1 and. 3 and. Counts 2 and 4. We have to add the snare drum with the floor tom. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. And if we play that up to speed, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 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 It sounds empty. There's a gap, right? We're missing the end of 2. We're missing the end of 4. On those counts, if we remember 1, 2, and there's a bass drum there. So we have to add that with the floor tom on the end of 2 and the end of 4. 1 and 2. And start over. 3 and 4. And again. 1 and 2. And 3 and 4. And 1 and 2. And 3 and 4. And. So we got to put that all together with the first half of the beat. It's a 2-bar phrase, which is just bass drum and snare drum, then bass drum, snare drum, and floor tom. Those are the 2 halves. 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and floor tom 2, and 3 and 4, and a little faster. 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 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 a little faster. 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 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 guess that's a little under tempo. Boom. Then there's the triplet. Something like that going into the chorus. We'll get there maybe in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.